Good morning. My name is Jason, and we're going to have a 30-minute session for you today. We're going to work on the whole body, and we're going to go. I had a pretty good clip. I will give you some information as we go for do's and don'ts, particularly on the lunges, because we're going to do some lunges with some taps, which are always fun to do. And our timer is set. So our warm-up first. Sitting nice and tall on your mat, you can sit in half lotus or cross-legged or hero's pose. Inhale up, arms high, fingers wide, breathing as you move. Exhaling. Always breathing, right? You're always breathing. You don't hold your breath to do any movements. If a movement is so intense that you have to like hold your breath to get through it, you got to find an easier way to do that movement. So inhale, this left arm up, right arm down. You're going to reach, 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 reach. Keep this arm active and engaged the whole time. You might lower way down. Keep your seat right where it is and get that side opener going. Take a breath. Relax right there. Other hand, all the way up and over. Fingers wide, lower down on that left elbow, all the way over. Breathing into your right side body. Back up to neutral. Arms come up. Little back bend. Hands together. Press the hands together. Take a breath as you exhale, twisting to the left. Trying to look over the left shoulder. You might draw the right shoulder away from the spine, your left shoulder towards your spine. Deepen that twist a little bit, and then you come on back. You can go the other way as you exhale. Breathing easy. Moving however your body needs to move. Come on back. Remember, you're trying to cultivate your strength, your stamina, your coordination, right? You don't want to move to spite your body in any workout, right? You're always moving in a way that will help build your body. And sometimes that means moving a little bit less than you want to. Okay, cats and cows. You're going to come into your tabletop. Wrists under my shoulders, right? Knees under hips. My arms like are not here. Tailbone lifts, shoulders back in your cow, around your back in your cat. Inhale up. Exhale. Tabletop is great for barrel rolls too. If you push to the side, then cow, then the other side, then cat. You can do these really great movements that I think they just feel great. And you're going to go the other way. They're really good in the morning. And from there, you're going to get right into your tabletop. So soft elbows. You don't want to lock your elbows out, right? A lot of people lock their elbows. You want to have some bend there. You're going to feel rooted. My toes are curled under. This works too, but it can be a little bit more difficult because you have less balance. So if you feel like a little bit more of a challenge, that's fine. I'm going to go here. My left leg extends. My right arm is up here. My thumb is up, right? I want to keep that heel up. I don't want to be down here, and I don't want to be like this. I want that locked out. So I'm going to take a breath. As I exhale, I'm drawing my knee in, bringing my elbow in, and my knee and elbow go past one another. So we're going to go for, let's go for 12 each side. So we'll go 12. Exhaling on the way out. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. If at any time you feel like you cannot keep up with the count, skip a number. Alternate numbers. It's fine. Left arm, right leg. Remember, keep that leg up. Locked out. My thumb is high. Take a breath. And begin for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And right down. These are great. These Jane Fonda kind of things. You're going to lift your leg. This is for your outer hip. This is all your stability, your balance muscles, your glute minor, glute med. So you want to keep your toes forward. If I lift my leg so high that my toes start to point up, it's too high. You lost the movement. You want to keep the movement in that outer hip. And you can squeeze your top glute, right? This is glute right here. You put your hand right here on the outer hip, and you can feel that muscle engage. You can go here if this is more comfortable. You're going to take a breath and begin for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I forgot to put the gate up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And a wild puppy appears. And the other side. Take a minute to switch. Set yourself up. And you're going to begin. That's my Champa dog. Hey, pal. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you might ask yourself, right now, why Scoot, your leg does not go as high as mine, right? Hey, so to cultivate that mobility, move only as far as it moves when your toes point forward. As you strengthen that outer hip, you'll begin to have more range of motion, okay? That's how that works. It's not about flexibility, it's about mobility. And mobility means strength and movement. So you're going to come on up. And we're going to get into our lunges here. So lunges are great, but people often bounce on them. So after you come back here, and you come into your tap, you want to really use, hear that slide? You want to use the legs. You don't want to pull everything together. You don't want to use the legs to bounce, okay? So the reason is you're going to have more control. You're working on more stabilizers. You're working on the muscles that move the leg in both ways, right? If you're doing this, yes, you are working other muscles, but they're not going to be as beneficial for the lunge, right? You walk around all day anyway. So you want to work on different muscles. So you're going to take a breath. You're going to feel really good right here. Nice and rooted, balanced. You got no care in the world. If you do not feel balanced, get a prop to give you a little assist. Step back. You feel balanced right when you step back, so you're not all wobbly. Then you go tap, tap. Then switch legs. Tap, tap. So we got 10 more. Each leg. 9 more. Only stepping back a little bit. You don't have to step back far. If you step back really far, you might feel off balance. Maybe you don't. Maybe really far floats your boat. It is 7. Pretty sure that's 7. We just did 8, right? This is 7. You can also tap once if you don't feel like tapping twice. 6. Lots and lots of variations. 5. 4. Now, if we get to the end of my set, 3, we still have time. We're just going to start at the beginning. That might have been 2. Let's go 2. We're going to do 2 right here. What's one extra move between friends, right? Here we go. And last one. Next, we've got our push-ups, push-backs. We're only going to do a couple of these. By a couple, I mean about 6. So push-up, push-back. You want to make sure this stuff right here is working real hard. You don't want to be here. You want to be here. You don't want to do this and then reach See my head? You want to look out a little bit. That might mean you lower your knees right here. Keep your hips at this angle. This is not your push-up. This is a push-up, or this is a push-up. Push back. Just looks like this. I want to bend my knees. Right, I'm not going to go into downward dog. And keep my knees low. See how low my knees are? If you're here, you just come back this way. Really great modification to a push-up. It's going to really rinse out your shoulders and work everything up inside there. So you're going to take a breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And maybe one for luck. Because I'm feeling really good. All right. Wasn't that bad. Next, we're going to go into some heel touches. We're going to do some jumping jacks, then we're going to do side bends. So heel touch. You're going to come into your sit-up position. My knees are bent, my feet are on the floor. I'm going to have my hands out here at a slight angle. You can see my hands. My hands are not reaching directly behind, down by my sides. They're out here a little bit. My upper body's engaged. My low back is pressed into the mat, right? And I'm going to take a breath. And as I exhale, I'm going to tap. And I'm going to tap. Now I'm not tapping like this. Let me get in a position so y'all can see. I'm not going like this with my arms. My arms are extra. I want to bring my shoulder way down. My cat is giving my dog a run for his money because he's just too gentle. So you're gonna really get into that side body. All right, you're not moving your arms, you're moving your body. Your arms just happen to be attached. Hi, pal. Hi, you got a scoop, buddy. There you go. I'm gonna hear about this later. Keep just hang out, pal. I'll make sure I put the gate up next time. All right. Not in front of the camera, buddy. All right. Take a breath. And 12. Pause in the middle. 11. 10. 9. So between each move, 8. You come back to center just for a second. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And up. That's not too bad. Plenty of time. We're going to have our side bends. You can use a weight for these if you want. I know I didn't mention that in the beginning. I happen to have some 8-pounders handy. You don't have to use a weight either. I'm going to grab these because I got them. Once again, the arms are like extra. I'm not really thinking about what my arms are doing, other than they're staying close to my body. I'm thinking about this, my obliques. I want to make this letter C. So I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. You could also do it this way. Imagine your shoulders, one shoulder up, one shoulder down. But you don't do this. It's not shoulder up this way. That's your side bend. Again, a pause in the middle. We're going to go for 12 of these. You want to make sure you have a nice steady foundation. If you feel like you're not, you can do these one-handed and one-sided using a chair. I'm going to go right here like this. You're going to take a breath in. And 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. Did I skip 10? We'll have to watch. 6 in the record. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And I'm going to do 1 because I think I skipped 10. It's terrible, right? We're going to finish that set off. It was only about 15 minutes. We got plenty of time. We're going to finish that set off with 20 jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, right? They seem easy, right? You don't want this stuff over here. Arms are wide. You got to cross at the top, right? And you jump, right? Little bend, right? Try to feel like you're light on your feet. You're not like, right? Try to move and feel light and take a breath and get ready. And 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halt. Have a seat for a moment. Arms up. A couple of circles. We're not done yet. Up and over. We just have a little intermission. Up and over the other side. Hands to heart center. You're going to twist. Come up to center, twist. Come on back. Gonna settle into a cow and cat with your tabletop. I'm gonna double check a second timepiece. Yeah, plenty of time. So back to your tabletop. Cows and cats. You can do cows and cats every day. They're great to do every day. Help get you some thoracic spine mobility, which we all lose just because of the lifestyle and culture here, right? Computers and driving and cell phones, right? They make us hunch in a lot instead of having a nice open thoracic region of the body. So we're going to get right back to it. Make sure our time is running. Back to your tabletop. A little bit of softness in the elbows. Especially when you start to get tired, it's important to watch your form. Don't do this because you're tired. If you're tired, do this and then do less. Don't do this and do more. Do this and do less, right? Always watching out for your body. One leg extends. I'm going to do my left leg, right arm. Take a breath. And we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And right down. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. And I'll give you another second to transition. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up for our lunges and our double taps. Make sure you feel grounded and balanced, and you're going to take a breath. If you feel like it and you have those weights handy, you can add them in. And you step back. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7. Really work on feeling like your foundation is working for you the whole time. 6, 5, 4, 3. My foundation is getting a little wobbly. 2. I'm going to slow down. Make sure that I'm rooted. Moving without a firm base is a great way to strain something. 1. Alrighty. Push ups, push back. I'm only going to do 5 this time. I'm not going to do any extras. going to settle into a downward dog just for a little bit of a calf lengthening here. Whew. Take a breath. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And come on up. What do we got next? We got our heel touch and twist. This is what really got my breath last time. Woo! I'm going to sit right here for a moment. Just take a breath in. Ah. We'll do one more. Ah. Nice calm breath. I'm going to do legs up the wall at the end. So my feet are on the floor, my knees are bent. I'm going to come up just a little bit so that I get my abs engaged and my crunch. My hands out here like this. And again, you're moving from those obliques for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on up. Obliques. Again, gonna hit them twice. Stand nice and tall. Oh, shoulders rolled here. Just a little bit of relaxation. Gonna just have a breath. And we will begin for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sure you're not bending forward. 5 at all here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All right. Last but not least, we got cruising, huh? Last but not least, jumping jacks. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halt. Alrighty. We're going to go right back to the top. We're going to do one more set. We're going to change these up a little bit. So these are great. These are also doable. That's important to note. I'm going to bring my heels right back to my glutes. My heels are not out here. Right? This is not the movement. My knees stay where they are in relation to my upper body, right? My knees don't move up. My knees move out towards you because my glutes come towards me, right? This is a clam. This will do a little bit of a different thing in your hip. Still an excellent exercise for your hip stability. I'm going to do 10 of these for 10. When you're squeezing your glute. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. I'll give everybody a moment. Get ready. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halt. Great. So we're going to throw one in there that's really good, also good for stability. It's really good for your knees. You can do it sitting down. This is for your tibialis. Now, we just worked your tibialis a bunch on those jumping jacks, but we're going to work it differently. So if I was going to do this from sitting, I'm going to lengthen the leg that I'm going to work on. I'm going to do this sideways so that you can see me better. This is our last exercise. It's an easy one. The rest is cool down. So my leg is extended. I want to squeeze my quad. So this quad is working real hard. I'm going to squeeze as best I can. And I'm going to point my toes. what I want to do is bring my toes up to my knee. Now, this one is important for your alignment. If, when you do this, your foot is out here or your foot is over here, if you're starting here and you're doing this kind of sideways thing, this is not the movement. You need to make sure that you're looking down and you see your hip, your knee, your toes. And your toes in line with your knee, right up towards that kneecap while you're squeezing your quad as best you can. Excellent way to help take care of your knees. So I'm going to do my left leg first, and I'm just going to do a few here. I'm going to do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As much of a squeeze at the top as I can manage. Other leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halt. Legs up is an excellent way to have an immediate effect on your heart rate. It can also have an immediate effect on your mood. Now, legs up in a yoga studio is usually done like this. You can do this. Interlace your fingers, put your hands on your belly so that you can feel your belly move as you breathe. And you can really let your legs relax here. I put my legs right, my feet right through the opening, just so I had some extra room. I want my knees well supported. This is a great way to lower your heart rate. And we're going to sit here for the next 40 seconds. Then we're going to do a couple of openings, like cows and cats, twists, side openers, forward folds. Breathing in and out through your nose. Now, if you feel like you cannot, because your breath is really elevated, breathe how you need to. Do not try to force your body to relax, right? The body is telling you it needs more breath. Take another breath. Another thing you can do is have one hand over your heart, one hand on your belly. And you can feel your breath and heartbeat. And we're going to gently unwind from this. We're going to go a little bit in reverse. You're going to start in your tabletop. Either cows and cats or barrel rolls. Do a couple each side. I'm going to do 2. Have a seat. Have both arms up. Fingers wide, right hand down, up and over. Take a breath. Breathe easy. Feel like you've done something for yourself, because you did. Doesn't matter what happened during the workout is gone. But feel satisfaction in the effort done, right? The sweat on your brow, the effort done, showing up for yourself. Right down, both hands to heart center this time, just a gentle twist to one side. Sometimes it works really well to come into that twist and then hold, but don't pull. You don't need to use your arms to leverage this, but by holding, you can relax the muscles where you're breathing. Inhale to the center, exhale, twist the opposite way. Maybe your hands come down for a gentle hold. This could also be called a bind. If you're doing a yoga class, right? Binds are meant to deepen the posture. A lot of times people do the binds incorrectly. They're not taught well, and they end up compromising the posture. Like if I pull with my hands here to make this twist deeper, it's just going to compromise the twist. Come on back. Forward folds. You want to have one leg long, foot on the inside of that leg, not underneath. Bend your knee, point your toes. Inhale, get tall. You want to fold over your knee towards your foot, not down towards your knee. Okay, so you take a breath in. As you exhale, try to reach towards your foot, not just with your hands, but with your whole body. And you're just going to hold this for a moment. We got about 30 seconds. One more breath. Come on up and switch. Bend the knee. Sit up tall. Point your toes away. Forward fold. Few more breaths. Last but not least, soles of your feet together. Do not push your knees. Try to use the muscles in your legs to push your feet, your knees down, right? So I'm going to use the muscles in my body, not my arms. And that's it. That is our class today. I hope you have a great week. I'll probably see you sometime in the future. Just depends on what's going on, right? When the classes, when they need me. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And take care.